Actual here, Nomad Entry Specialist. Today I want to talk about something I think is wildly important and equally underutilized. Of course, we got the reflection of the Ring camera, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. Who has a good nomad, somebody that wants to be the best asset for themselves, family, their friends. It's important that we are able to maintain our composure when stressed out, be it congested traffic, kind of emergencies going on, somebody's making us upset, whatever's going on. We do that through controlled breathing, in this case, box breathing. If this corner is representative of where your belly button is, this corner is your collar. Inhale till your belly's full of oxygen, then move up to your lungs for 5 seconds through your nose. So 0 oxygen in our body, inhaling through our nose, we go 1, 2, 3, probably about 3 seconds in, we'd start filling up our lungs with air. About 3, 4, 5. We are holding as much oxygen as we possibly can. Don't clasp down whenever you're holding your breath, kind of like you go underwater. Just retain that oxygen for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we reverse the process, exhaling out of our mouth. From your collarbone, we go 1, 2, 3. Should have pretty much no oxygen in your lungs, all in your belly from this point forward. And then we're getting rid of that breath. 3, 4, 5. We'll hold 0 oxygen for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat the process. And you will see, through simple math, you will complete 3 breaths in 1 minute. So what this does, this lowers our cortisol. Cortisol is our stress hormone. Generally, you'll have high cortisol if you're eating a lot of processed food, have a ton of caffeine in your diet, a lot of nicotine in your diet, a lot of alcohol in your diet. Baseline cortisol levels stay with us through and through. It's our norm. We lower our cortisol levels, how stressed we get, in our day-to-day life, by implementing a lot more oxygen into our body. Science aside, when you do breath work, you lower your cortisol. When you lower your cortisol, we lower our blood pressure. Obviously, high blood pressure, that can lead to death. Last thing you want to be doing is, running for your life and you have a freaking heart attack. So lower cortisol level equals lower blood pressure. Lower blood pressure, of course, is lower heart rate. Big takeaway is that this is not just in the heat of the moment that you lower your cortisol, lower blood pressure, lower heart rate. You're resetting your baseline from when you wake up to when you go to bed, so you're a less stressed out person, less susceptible to disease. You keep your cool, you keep your wits about you, which definitely need all the time. This is something you can do for 2, 3, 5 minutes before you have a presentation for your school, any kind of high pressure kind of situation, whatever it is. But if you essentially box breathe for 10 to 20 minutes 3 times a week, you will lower your cortisol levels in an astounding amount in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, you won't even recognize yourself, and that's just through consciously putting oxygen into your body.